What do you think you're the best at?
And the boys only most people are fast, but his handwriting, even a bird will faint after seeing his handwriting.
Really? That's very funny. So, who has the best handwriting?
This conversation is on Cambly. Cambly is the only app in India that provides one to one private English classes with tutors from various countries. It is especially useful for those who struggle in speaking English confidently. You can choose from various courses like Business English, IELTS, Personality Development, and many more other courses. Tutors on Cambly are friendly and supportive who will help you improve your weak areas without any judgment. So please enjoy this conversation.
Hello,
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I am good. So, what did you do today?
Uh, School, came back, studied, and now I'm attending the session.
Very good. It sounds like a very fast day.
Yes,
How was school?
school was good. As usual, a normal day.
Very good. I think normal days are pretty relaxing.
I don't think so. I don't. I like good changes and always. I don't like a normal day every day. It seems a bit boring. But yes, today in school we had a race of writing. Always you have the race of writing with boys and girls. So that was good.
Ah. So, can you tell me about that? How does that work in the school?
There it is not, madam does not conduct. Generally it is like they said, and there is no one to conduct and all. There will be they all of them will say done ma'am, done ma'am, done ma'am, whoever comes forward, and they will be talking among the boys. So I also joined them, but I don't join them every time. I only join them in the computer, in the computer period, and the Balram Katha period. But in Balram Katha, they don't join the fun. But and mostly in these subjects, I join them because in other subjects, if I do write fast handwrite and I write fast, then I will not be able to pay attention to what am I writing, what is happening and all. But in computer, I don't like computer. That's the subject I hate the most. So I
Why?
didn't go. Oh, isn't it boring and complicated?
I get depending. So, for example, I've had computer classes in America. You have to take computer classes from at a very young age, all the way throughout your schooling. Even in college, you will have a computer class. And when you have this computer class so many times, teaching the same thing, you learn how to do it really fast. So when because I lived in China for 4 years, attending a university in China, they also had a computer class in Chinese. But because I've had so many years of computer classes, I was able to do it so fast, and I had the rest of the class to relax.
Yes, that's good. But for us, I'm in sixth standard. So in India, computer class, it was like this when I was young, in second standard, I think so, second or third standard. They start computer very minor topics. But at that time, I did not pay any attention to them. It was just like I have to do and nothing else. That's all.
Mhm.
I did not pay any attention. I just did and that's all. I did not even maintain my computer notebook. And
Oh no.
they were, they were
Mm.
there were no tests fortunately, and I would escape from mom's anger. And then when I grew in sixth, it is a bit complicated, so I feel everything. Once madam asked, "What is this language? What is machine language?" I don't know. Then she asked, "What is this? What is that?" And I'll explain you and this and that, and whatever she told, I told I don't know. So it's just I don't know anything about much about computer, but yes, I know how to open all those things in computer.
Mm. I think it just sadly comes with practice. But if you can the way I used to do it, because normally you have to learn Word and you have to learn Excel and these things on the computer. If it's Word, it's a little bit easy, just because it takes a long time to type the big paragraph they want. Because in my country, they give you a big paragraph you have to type. But if you take a picture with your phone and you use the translator, it will go on the translator. You can copy and paste and bring it onto the computer by email or by WhatsApp. And then you can copy and paste it onto Word, and it's so quick that you don't have to type it. So then you just change the color or do what it's asking to do. But I guess that's considered cheating in this class. So I don't know. It was very interesting computer class in different countries because they have different ideas of what is okay to do and what is not okay to do.
Yes, but it will be hard if you don't know the basics also. As I said,
Mm,
when I was in second standard, I just lost all the basics and now I'm suffering. But yeah,
that's
still I feel it's just boring. Leave it. I
mm.
I expect there will be no test for computer.
Mm. I think that's understandable. I know my classmates, I think they did the same as you and they didn't pay so much attention during the basics of the computer class. So when they were in computer class, they took so long and they didn't know how to do a lot of these things or how to find where everything was. So I had to go around helping all of them and explaining what this thing does and what this thing doesn't do. So I think the basics are important when it comes to computer class, and this could be why you don't like it so much.
Yes, I don't like it, so it'll just boring and sleepy class for me. So just to avoid it, we'll have a race.
Mm, that is true. So when you had the race, who won?
Who won? The fastest boy in our class is as a short-heighted boy, and he is one of the fastest person in the whole class. And the boys only most people are fast, but his handwriting, even a bird will faint after seeing his handwriting.
Really? That's very funny. So who has the best handwriting?
I never saw that, but in
No.
real life, yeah. But I know the person who is best at drawing, and I at drawing.
Mm. Okay, very nice. So, what do you think you're the best at?
I think I'm the best at. I don't think so. I think I'm the best at understanding concepts or remembering things.
Mm, that's really good. That's a very important skill. And if you're the best at that, that's even better. Very
Yes,
good. So, what is your favorite subject in class?
the favorite subject in class. It's social science.
Ah, why do you like social science?
The first things is that madam will not give, and madam there just explains only, and she doesn't give any. And the work which is to be done, she tells us to do ourselves.
Ah, okay. So that's really nice. So it's more. Hmm?
Just it's more, it will be more a bit more fun
Mm,
because madam will not just explain us and we just have to write the all of that thing, and it'll just a bit more fun. I don't, and it's also new to me,
mm.
just introduced. And then, ma'am, in America, wherever you are living right, your current place, where at what age do children get introduced to social science?
That is a good question. So, social science would be like psychology, sociology. Is that what you would consider social science, or do you think social science is social studies?
Ah, it's social science only. So, ma'am, at what I'm just telling at what age that when the in our place When a child is 11 years old, social science also get adds to the uh, big pack
Mm.
of subjects. So at in America, what is this something different or it's the same?
I would say it's about the same because we started in middle school. So I would say about the same, but it depends on the school you're in. Some schools will add it, some schools won't. But by the time you get to the end of middle school, beginning high school is when you will always have social sciences.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, what was your favorite subject when you were in your school?
I would, if I was younger and you asked me that, I would always say art class because I love art. So anytime I can take art, I would. But my other favorite thing would be social science because I really liked psychology and these sociology, these kinds of classes.
Okay, ma'am. So you would like art, but it's the opposite for me. I just hate art. It's just like a burden for me.
Really? Why?
I don't feel that doing all that thing is boring. Learning the color wheel and doing this and that. Of course, it's fun and drawing and painting, but it's the worst at following the color wheel and doing this and that.
Mm. So you like to do it instead of learn about it.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. I think when it's more, we call this hands on, is when you get to do it. When it's more hands on, it makes it more interesting and more fun.
Ma'am, what do you mean by hands on?
Okay, so when we say hands on, it means you can physically do the action. So, for example, if it's art and you're learning the color wheel, but you can't paint and you can't draw, this isn't hands on. You're just learning it by seeing and remembering or writing down, oh, the color wheel has these colors, but that's not creating the color wheel. If you create the color wheel yourself, then we call this hands on.
Yes, I like hands on. I don't even like learning things like color wheel and which are a bit extra to me.
Mm.
And as you asked me that what are the other subjects, I would say I think there is other than other than art, games in the game, not in the games period. Yes, in the games allowed to do anything by ourselves.
Ah, okay. So you have a subject or a period that's called a games period?
No, I'm talking about periods. We have games period, science period, but it's not a subject.
Ah, okay. So periods as in a period of time.
Yes.
Okay, so in America, when you get to higher schools, we have something called periods, and this is different classes. So they can be different subjects. So somebody can ask you, oh, what do you have for fifth period? And that means the subject I have for fifth period is science, and sixth period I have art. So that's the misconception. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay, so games time is a specific time where you're allowed to play games? Is it like a free time? Can you do your homework or is it just for games?
For the defaulters, it's a place just to do the homework in in the blazing sun, and for the people who are nice, completed their work, it's a time of enjoyment.
Ah, okay. Then that makes sense. So it's kind of like a free period.
Yes.
Okay, very cool. So during this games period or free period, what do you like to do?
I like to play ice and water and all, which we would play when we were in primary. But as we have come to secondary, we play sports like basketball, football. But I don't like to play sports. I like to play primary games like hide and seek and all. So I would ask them. Sometimes they would play and we would enjoy. But sometimes if they would not play, I would just go here and there and enjoy myself, even with them.
Perfect. That's perfectly okay. We're running out of time, but the free period is also called recess. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Saw your name on my phone, yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning. We've been going and going back and forth cause we don't know better. And I thought we'd be different.